Hey there, welcome to the channel. I'm John. We're bow hunting again. It's actually Thursday right now. I took off work today and tomorrow. So, I have an extended trip here. I got 3 full days. Planning on bow hunting. Ground hunting national forest with my longbow. So I don't know how many videos this is going to be, one, or if I'm going to break it up, or if I'm going to have nothing but just me talking to the camera, or if I'm going to get some action. But this is my first good block of days where I'm giving it a good honest try. I'm all in. So it's about an hour from midday. So it takes me a half hour to get into my spot. So I'll be sitting half hour before midday. I'll sit for a bit. And then I intend to walk around in between the peak of midday and dusk. And if everything goes smooth, I'll be back in that spot for dusk. But we'll see what happens. And tomorrow's another day. And it's the day after that too. So right now, hiking in. I'm gonna put the camera on my head and see if we can see anything walking in. Pretty much just gonna go straight for my spot. I'm not gonna try to sneak around. With the leaves and the whatnot, the noise, I wouldn't be able to stalk something. Just jumped a deer right in these popples. It wasn't very far either. It had to be bedded. It didn't run away like it was screaming bloody murder. It just heard something rustle, got up, bounced off, went straight away from me. I get the camera on my head. Okay, so somebody commented in my last video, Robert, talking about the wind. Just to fill everybody in, I'm going basically due north. The sun, it's almost midday, so the sun is south. I'm gonna go up this road pretty much north and then cutting through the woods north even more. The wind in Wisconsin generally comes from the west. So my approach, if you can call it that, even though it's a mile, is crosswind. So try to pay attention to the wind a little bit and see where we get. So just for the record, Robert, my issue with the wind is that right now, I don't understand how you can say the wind's from one direction. The wind is everywhere, all directions. It's pushing. I just don't understand how you can say downwind when the wind is never constant. Okay, I'm into my spot here. This is it. You can see where I got the ground cleared. And some brush piled in front of me. I'm sitting real low. So I'm gonna set up, get my ghillie suit on, sit. Just quick and dirty right now. could hear something. I grabbed my bow right away. Took the arrow out. A little red squirrel just came like 8 feet from me. See, I'm sharp. I'm paying attention. So this is a little pouch I keep charcoal in. I just started carrying this fall. I can break it up and do it right where I am. Okay, I've been sitting for about an hour. By the time I was done and stopped moving, it was right at midday. So it's an hour past midday. So right now I'm kind of testing the common knowledge of they move at dawn, they move in the middle of the day, they move at dusk, and they move in the middle of the night. They have 4 peaks of movement. So what my theory is, I should be sitting when they're moving, and I should be moving when they're sitting. It's a general rule. Because that gives me a variety. I don't want to just sit constantly. And I know if I walk constantly, I'm not going to get nothing done either. So this is a nice balance. I'm using that as my gauge. So nothing going on yet. I'll probably get up and move. Start moving. Alright, I'm all packed up. I'm gonna take a hike. I'm gonna go find that creek. I've never been in there. It's not far. We'll see where it goes from there. Here's that creek. Pretty sorry looking right now. Okay, quick update. 3:30. So, what does that mean? I've been here I got here at 12:30. 1, 2, 3 hours. So I sat for an hour and a half. And now I'm just hiked around my spot. Because, you know, I'm sitting here and there's nothing going on. So let's explore, you know, kind of start making bigger circles from off of here. See what I can find. Came down to the creek. Cleared a bit of a trail so that I can move around. Threw some sticks across here as a bridge. So now the decision is go back and sit till dark, or go back to the cabin and cook a roast. So I sit till dark, I won't be able to cook a roast. I got some tasty food lined up for this weekend. What to do? So it's 4 o'clock now. I've decided I'm gonna go back and make dinner. 2 hours of light left. 2 hours 15 minutes. I just came back to my spot. I put all my gear on. I got all set up because I was sitting here for a couple minutes, like on my phone. but I didn't have anything set up. I'm like, well, I can't be sitting here with nothing set up. So, put everything on. Got it all ready, but I'm gonna go make dinner. It's Thursday. I was here for the afternoon, the whole afternoon basically. I want to hit it hard tomorrow, I think. I don't want to. And at the same time, I'm being conscious of over hunting it. Just filling the whole area with my scent pool. So I'm going to get out of here for today. I'm going to come back fresh tomorrow. And I'm going to do it right. Whatever that means. Good morning. It's 5:37 a.m. I'm up, feeling pretty good. Ate a little food. Got some coffee here. Got a thermos in my pack too, full of coffee. Got about an hour and 15 minutes till legal shooting light. So I'll be pulling into my parking the truck in about 5 minutes. So I'm doing pretty good on time. It should be all settled in and let the sun come up. So I gotta keep it moving this morning. I gotta be efficient, get going. So I'll check back in maybe when I'm walking. But it'll be dark, so I don't know. But fingers crossed. The 2 deer on the roads. They're moving. This is a prime time. The mornings. Nobody's around in the morning these days. And it's a Friday. It's not even Saturday. It's not even the weekend. So it's even less people in the area. Okay. I made my stand here. I made it, I'm all settled. I got a half hour before shooting light, so everything's going according to plan. Now we wait. I forgot my shooting glove in my arm guard, but I'll make do. I tied a string around my arm, keep my sleeve tight. I'll shoot bare finger. Okay, nothing going on. It's, an hour after light now. I just took this fleece shirt out of my pack and put it on, so I gotta put my coat back on and my ghillie suit. Staying warm. So, everything's good, nothing going on here. It's 10 o'clock now. I'm sitting pretty comfortable, nice, and my clothing's good. I'm warm enough. It's getting gusty all of a sudden. Kind of clouded over too. But yeah, I ate some trail mix and drank some coffee from the thermos and had some water, and I'm sitting pretty comfortable here right now, just sitting on my phone kinda. So I just had the thought maybe I should take a hike. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But we're doing good. Just checking in. It's like almost noon, I think, 11:30 or something. Nothing going on. Doing pretty good sitting, comfortable. It was just getting a little windy, you know, and I was thinking about how I'm doing good. I'm pretty comfortable right now. I'm just tucked back down on the ground. And with the wind reminded me, this is why I don't want to sit in a tree. I agree sitting in a tree is better, but I don't want to go out all day in the woods in these conditions with the cold and the wind. Sit up in a tree. I want to be able to hunker in and go somewhere, you know, low and tight. So that's kind of at the core of it why I'm hunting the ground. Alright, so I'm packing up. I'm all packed up, ready to move. I'm hiking out of here. It's 12:30 or something. Yeah, it's just a beautiful day today. Great sit, everything good. I'm gonna move out of here and I'm gonna continue to enjoy this day. Just beautiful today. Okay, walking out, just jumped a deer. I decided to kinda not just take my direct path. Take a little bit of a walk on my way back, take the scenic route back basically. And jumped a deer out straight ahead. The scenic spot I wanted to check had deer in it. I'm gonna go up there, see if I can see what happened. I got a pretty good look at it. It got up, ran straight line, beelined it straight away. Not frantically, but it just put some distance on real quick. I did not see any antlers. I'm pretty sure it would have too if it had antlers. But taking the scenic route back, we'll see if I can investigate, put something together here. Must have been somewhere in here. I can't see any beds though. Dude. It beelined it straight that way. I came from over here. I found my flu that I shot when I was hiking around here last month with my brother. I launched it up into the air. We were coming back to the trail, and I guessed where the trail would be, and I tried to launch it up through the trees and drop it on the trail. I never found the arrow, but I marked a spot and I decided to just parallel it, and I figured it should be sticking straight up in the air. You shoot an arrow that high, it's got no choice but for the tip to come down first. There she be. Oh, that's probably 3 weeks ago. Well, good morning. We're in the woods again. It's just got out here, just sat down, just all set up. It's still dark, so I'm not late. 6:42, so I got like 10-15 minutes before shooting light. So would prefer to be here a little earlier, but this is good. Just gonna do a little sit this morning. Couple hours is prime time. Nice and cold, frosted over today. It's like 30 degrees, 27 in the truck at one point, driving out here. So I'm all set, hunkered in. I'm gonna sit down, shut up, put the camera back on my head. Nothing going on. There was no deer yet. There was a bit of noise. The forest came alive, like they say. Woodpeckers, there was other birds. There was a grouse that just flushed when I took my camera off my head. There's noise all around me, so I was on high alert for about 5 minutes there. No deer though. It's like a half hour after sunrise now. Something over there that I can't get eyes on. It's gotta be a squirrel, I figure. It's definitely colder today. Alright, I'm calling it here. I sat dawn today. Yesterday I sat dawn all the way till midday. And the day before I sat starting at midday all the way to evening. So I'm calling it here. It's my last day for the weekend. I'm gonna do a little work, I think. Here, I'm coming back in 2 weeks for an extended trip. So I'm gonna just call it now. You know, I don't want to stink the place up. I don't want to be here constantly. It needs a break. So I'm gonna clean up. I think I'm gonna add something here on this side of me. And yeah, that's it. I'm gonna have a nice walk out of here. Beautiful morning, definitely cold. I was thinking about my gear. And right now I got this wool pants on, and then a fleece layer, and then thin merino wool long underwear. So I got fleece between 2 layers of wool. It's the same on the top. I got on the outside is this big heavy coat, fleece. So doing pretty good. I think I'd like to keep my core warmer. I really want to get those hand warmers. I could put one right in my chest pocket. I just want to keep my core warm, and my legs and arms aren't bad. So if I knew today, I'd have something else on top. Because when you're just sitting so still, it's cold, no matter what you do. But so layer up a little bit more on top, I think. Other than that, I'm ready for my
I'm ready. We're getting there. It's end of October right now, so we got all November. We'll be doing a lot of chasing deer, and December I'll be out too. We got all December too. So we're getting there. We're doing it. Well, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. I'm going to do a little work here on my spot and take a hike out of here. Couple things, I just went back here. Try to stay away from where the deer are, where I want them to be. Just went in a little bit into the thick, grabbed some dead pine tops. So see my bow? That's where I sit. I put my bag on top of my seat because I'm right, so that's kind of like represents my lower body, my butt basically. So now you can see my butt is covered from this angle, and I'm 6 feet tall. So right, so that's gonna help cover, you know, because I'm kind of sitting down and I'm just a big blob, so that's gonna kind of cut across my silhouette. It's gonna take away part of my silhouette, my blob. It's not a lot, but that's what I've been doing. I don't want to build a giant nest, you know. Just add one thing here. Try it for a while. Add one thing. Try it for a while. So, small steps. But that's a small step for today. Here's my uniform. My long wool coat. Wool pants, rubber boots. Chair, bag. Blade suit up here. Quiver, belt knife, this nice and tight. Hat, fingerless gloves. Got a dickie, but I'm not wearing it. It's green, just like this gloves and the hat. Feels pretty good right now. I could carry this bow and this stuff around all day. Be nice and warm, moving, you know. I could walk around all day with this stuff, just dressed just like this.
hit it.